Hey, it's Michele Amabile, and welcome to another episode of According to Amabile. And everything is fab this week. It's the Everything Fab 4 Festival. I'm so excited to have Glen Burtnik and Bob Burger from the Weeklings joining me. This is a stacked lineup. You've got Max Weinberg, Jay Clemons. It's happening November 6th through the 8th at the Berkeley Carteret Oceanfront. And this is happening in Asbury Park, celebrating 60 years of Rubber Soul, which, by the way, my name comes from that album.
Oh yeah,
Paul McCartney, Michele Amabile.
yeah, of course.
That's
Nice.
right. So this is going to be so much fun. Welcome, Bob and Glen. So excited to have you here.
Good to be here.
Great to be here.
I love the Weeklings. I love when you do your Beatles covers. I love all your originals. I love the record 3. I love I love everything about the band, and I just cannot wait to see you perform. And I want to hear a little bit about how we're going to be celebrating the Fab Four at Fab Four Fest.
Well, Ken Womack, our local laureate journalist of all things Beatles, has kind of put this together, this incredible new fest and kind of a convention. And he asked the Weeklings to come celebrate with him. I believe it's all this particular convention is the focus of this seminar is the album Rubber Soul by the Beatles.
And are you going to be performing selections from the record? Tell me a little bit about what you're going to be doing at the
Well,
show.
we looked up every song that was recorded during the Rubber Soul sessions, and then of course there's the English version of the album and the American version of the album, and there's the singles associated with the album. So we're doing all of that. So we're doing everything Rubber Soul. We're doing. So
It's such an important album. It came after the 65 tour, after Help, and
yeah.
it's sandwiched in between Revolver. It's still a little bit before Sergeant Pepper. It's such a turning point for the band. And I just am excited to hear what all the Beatle historians are going to be sharing. We've got Rob Sheffield from Rolling Stone going to be joining on one of the panels. There's a lot of people coming to this festival.
Nice. Well, we're happy to be there. Happy to be asked.
Yeah, yeah.
And Glen, or what? I know you perform with Max. So what's Max going to be doing with this? We're going to be doing a little jukebox action. What are we going to be?
We haven't even, I haven't even spoken to Max about this. And yeah, it was just mentioned to me the other day that Max is going to be there. I know that he's been popping up here and there on Beatles sites and Beatle podcasts and stuff. So, and we play with them a lot, Bob and I, and the other members of the Weeklings as well. And I know that Max is a big Beatles fan, so I'm sure he's going to talk about his relationship with Beatles music growing up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Max is all about the Beatles, but I don't think that we're going to be doing a jukebox type of uh, arrangement. I think more likely Max will sit in on some of the Rubber Soul songs, but as Glenn said, we haven't talked to him, so we don't know exactly what he has in mind.
Well, Glen, you played Paul McCartney on Broadway, which you have a nice Beatles tie in there. Tell me, guys, what are your favorite songs on Rubber Soul, and what did that record mean to you?
Wow. Boy, that's a great album, full of great stuff. It's a little confusing for somebody my age because I grew up with the American version of the sequence, which includes uh, some songs that weren't on the Beatles version of Rubber Soul. But nevertheless, the opening track of the American sequence was I've Just Seen a Face, which is a great album opener, followed by uh, Norwegian Wood. And those two songs, it's a great intro to a great album. And as the Weeklings, we've actually recorded our own version of I've Just Seen a Face. So we're gonna do, as Bob said, every version of whatever was happening when the Beatles were recording and when they released Rubber Soul.
Well, there's a lot of experimentation happening with that album, like the Baroque influences within my life. Ken Womack has discussed this in seminars, and you also have these amazing songs like "Drive My Car" and like Michelle. Hello,
Yeah.
and I'm just recreating these songs or breaking down these songs. I think it's the template for many songs to come in many different genres with this record, with folk, with rock, with even melding some parts of classical in there as well. They were trying a lot of different sounds.
Absolutely.
It's
Go ahead, Bob.
I was gonna say it's definitely a turning point album for the Beatles. I mean, that's the first album that they recorded all original material, no covers, which previously all their albums had some covers on them, I believe.
Yeah.
Um, and that one was when they took a position, said, and then of course that's the album where Bob Dylan famously said, "Oh, I get it. You're not cute anymore." So,
Yeah.
Exactly.
so yeah, it's a serious album and serious piece of work and exciting to play.
Yeah, they did experiment also. Yes, you're absolutely right. It was a Bob Dylan influenced record. It sounds like, because it's more, I've just seen a face. Again, it's a song that wasn't on the UK version, but there is no electric guitar on that. And same with Norwegian Wood, which includes a sitar. And there's a bouzouki, I believe, in Girl, there's like a moment or two in the song Girl that I always thought could have been in Zorba the Greek or something. It's like it's very, they were definitely stretching out and trying new ways of doing things. And Bob was absolutely right. They were no longer the cute mop tops. They were serious songwriter musicians at this point.
Absolutely. And they went a little dark too with Lennon's Run for Your Life, which is a little out of
Yeah,
character for the
yeah,
Beatles.
yeah.
Oops. Yeah. Well, he was just, he was a complicated guy, and the more you read about him, the more you find out that he kind of dabbled in all forms of being a human. But he turned out to be good in the end, I think.
Okay.
Well, with this festival, there's other performers on hand. I'm looking, there's going to be the Magical Mystery Girls Band, the all-female
Oh
Beatles
yeah.
band,
Okay.
which sounds
Good.
pretty cool. I'm not
Good.
familiar, but the Black Ties, Black Rabbit, it's a psychedelic rock band. That'll be kind of fun.
Great.
A lot of
Black Rabbit's
entertainment
great.
there for this.
Is
Go
Black
ahead.
Rabbit a band? That's a band?
It's
Great
a
band.
psychedelic rock band, Black Rabbit.
Because it's a
No, they're great.
it's a TV
They're,
show as well. You know that, right?
no, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a new TV show out called Black
Oh, you're
Rabbit.
thinking of with Jason Bateman.
Yes, with Jason Bateman. Yes. So I was wondering, and
Huh.
Jason Bateman and Jude Law play brothers that were in a rock band. So when you said Black Rabbit, I thought maybe it was those two
Wow.
guys.
Oh no,
Yeah.
this isn't spelled black. It's BLAC Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right. My
Yeah.
bad.
No, they're
Of
great.
course,
They're
my
from New
mind
York.
goes to White Rabbit, Jefferson Airplane with that. But
Sure. Yeah.
By the way, they're a great band from New York, predominantly two brothers who happen to be black, and Lenny Kravitz recently saw them on YouTube and hired them to be his background singers on his tour. So they're doing great, and they're really young guys and super talented, and they sound great when they sing the Beatles. So it's I'm excited that they're going to be playing. Yeah.
And this is 3 days of entertainment, November 6th through the 8th. I see Max is playing on the 7th. Is that when you're playing on the 7th?
Who knows,
Let's
Bob?
verify that. Let's verify that.
Got to verify that date.
Going to the videotape. We were playing on the 7th. Yes.
Yes, and Jake Clemons is going to be headlining on the 8th with his band. That'll be fun. That's benefiting the Light of Day Foundation. It's just going to be a fabulous weekend, a fab weekend.
If I could, I'd just like to mention that, first of all, the Berkeley Oceanfront Hotel is one of the beautiful buildings in Asbury Park by the sea. And the Weeklings we created one of our videos for the song I've Just Seen a Face, which was shot on the roof.
The rooftop
of the
concert,
Berkeley.
like the Abbey
Yeah,
Road homage.
yeah. So we're very comfortable in that venue, put it that way.
It's a cool venue because you go in there and it's almost like a little walk-through museum in a way, because there's like a little display in the lobby.
Love it.
Take in all the history, the Johnny Cash history, and
Yeah.
so it's a neat venue. Glenn, I have to ask you a question while I have you on right now. I don't know if you've seen anything from Deliver Me from Nowhere yet, and the depiction of cats on a smooth surface in the movie.
Wow. No. You know, I didn't even know that until now. I know that Christina and I are going to see it in Asbury Park tomorrow. So that will be my first time seeing the movie. I had no idea that
Well,
Cats
listen,
on a
there's a
Smooth
scene in there, I'm telling you right now, where he's jamming with Cats on a Smooth Surface. He's doing Lucille, then a little bit later it's Boom Boom. But I'm trying to figure out how they figured out who is you and who is Bobby and who is Ray.
Wow.
Because it's
Wow.
Jay Buchanan from Rival Sons. It's Jake and Sam from Greta Van Fleet, basically
Wow.
being Cats on a Smooth Surface. And they almost look like a Southern rock band. Like, it almost looks like Bob Seger. And I'm trying to, you did not have long hair and a mustache back then, did you?
Wow. Wow. Well, they'll be hearing from my attorney. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Wait until you see this, Glenn. Glenn,
Wow.
what memories do you have of those days when Bruce jumped on stage with you?
You know, both Bob and I, in different times, have played with Bruce a number of times. You know, if you play in Asbury Park, chances are at some point you are going to perform with Bruce. I fondly remember the times that he's jumped up on stage with whatever group I was doing, and it's a blast. In fact, here's something I remember playing every Sunday night with Cats on a Smooth Surface, or every Wednesday with La Bamba and the Hubcaps. But I could tell when Bruce was in the Stone Pony before anybody told me or before I heard, because suddenly the audience changed and everybody started to crowd the stage. And I'm like, what do these people know that I don't know? You know, and chances are if Bruce enters the pony, there's a pretty good chance that he's going to be in the mood to play.
Absolutely. Well, they kind of capture this in the movie. You'll see, and maybe you can judge Jeremy Allen White's moves with the guitar. I can't wait to hear what you think of it when you see it. You're going on Friday?
Thursday.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
So tell me what's up next with the Wheel. You guys always have stuff going on. The coolest band in the world, the coolest song in the world. Tell me what's next for the Weeklings coming up in Weeklings land. There's always shows. You always have shows.
Yeah, I mean, we're working. You know, we're all working all the time, really. But Weekling show's coming up. We after the Monmouth University Rubber Soul thing, going to play at Lacey Rose in Tuckerton. Then we've got our big Christmas show at the Vocal Theater in December.
As well as we're playing a gig at Daryl's
Daryl's house on December 5th, and the Vogel on the 20th. So
that'll be a bunch of Christmassy.
Is that the holiday show?
Yeah, it's a holiday show. We're gonna have guest artists come in and do holiday songs. We did it last year, and it was great. Really a lot of fun.
That's always wonderful. I'm looking forward to the new venue opening in Freehold next year, and I'm wondering if you're going to be playing that. I guess they're putting up the stage in Freehold, a summer stage venue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Forget what they're calling it with the Basie. Pretty exciting. I was thinking, that's one for the Weeklings to play.
Yeah, well, we've done the Freehold town shows before, so perhaps we can we'll sail into that one.
Excellent. Well, this is going to be so much fun. Monmouth University. This is with the archives. This is Monmouth University's Fab 4 Festival, November 6th through the 8th. It's the inaugural Everything Fab 4 Fest, which means I guess there will be more. I guess there'll be a celebration of Sergeant Pepper to come, and I'm just looking forward to all of it. It's going to be a wonderful weekend. Tickets on sale now at EF4. That's number 4 fest.com. Thank you guys for coming on and talking about this. We're going to have tickets all this week on 107.1 The Boss. And thank you for joining According to Amabile. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Bob and Glenn.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.